When I was a freshman, it was like one of my first Refuge, like big Refuge events. It was Fall Frenzy, and it was the dodgeball tournament. We won that dodgeball tournament. That feeling, when it was, I was a young freshman, I had all the seniors, and we won, and it was like a big like bonding moment between all of us, and it was really awesome.
I feel like Mexico was a big part of my life, and I grew close to everyone, like even the parents and the kids, people who I would not normally grow close to. I also really enjoyed going to Fall Frenzy because it was like a weekend getaway for just high schoolers, and it was like my first time ever going on a church trip was to Fall Frenzy. So it was kind of like important to me because it was like the first time I realized that I loved the church, the people, and like the Lord.
We used to have a sleepover at the church, and I just remember coming to that and hanging out. I'm pretty sure I was one of the only guys to actually sleep, but we got pancakes in the morning, and that was great. But some more recent memories, things like Mount Herman in Mexico, where I get to bond with the people around me and really learn more about them.
I would definitely say the years that I've been able to go to Mexico have been definitely the cream of the crop for the time that I spent here at Canyon Creek.
Fall Frenzy the last time. The experience was just so amazing, and the worship and the talks really resonated with me. I felt like when I left, I had a stronger relationship with God, and it was such like a bonding experience with everyone there. Definitely Mexico is one of my favorite trips. The worship that we get to have during the nighttime, as well as building these houses for these families and growing relationships with them, as well as God, it's an amazing experience that I will always remember.
Going to the mission to Mexico, spend like just a week fully engrossed in Jesus.
We'll probably be playing like basketball before, just playing with other friends and Tyler and Zach, and swish on them weekly.
This snowed-in trip, I think it was in January, and we all went to a big snow park and got a bunch of toboggans, and we had this massive sled race. And I don't know who started it, but somebody started a sled train. I can't certify as to how great an idea this was, but it was certainly very fun for those of us involved.
Mexico, that was like a very big moment for me because it was like kind of the beginning of like my Refuge career, I guess you could say.
Mission to Mexico and Big Summer. I think first Big Summer was one of my favorites because it was where I got really close with a lot of the people at Refuge, especially a lot of the girls. And then Mexico was one of my favorites because it's the reason I really started coming to Refuge, where I first started meeting people, and there's just so much going on in Mexico that just made it really fun and memorable.
All of the trips that we do, especially Mexico, every year on the van ride down, I get to have a ton of conversations with friends and just make jokes and sing songs. It's really, really strong memories for me.